Hey guys, it's Macy.
I'm Ashley.
And today we are going to be tier ranking Walt Disney Animated movies. Are you gonna add on to that? Or
What do you want me to add?
I don't know.
Yay!
So, a lot of you requested this after we tier ranked Pixar movies. And I'm pretty excited. Only thing is, there are a lot of movies that either we don't remember or we haven't seen. So, we're just gonna skip those. So, if we don't tier rank your favorite movie, I'm sorry.
They're gonna attack us in the comments.
Especially because it's mostly like the old ones. Like we have, well, because here's the thing, I just don't remember Peter Pan like at all.
No, I'm on the computer being on the Wikipedia page for Tinkerbell movies.
Oh, I can't wait to get into Tinkerbell, bro. Like, let's see, Sleeping Beauty, we are not ranking.
Bambi. I'm sorry, bro. You
Like
guys, who's Bambi is your favorite movie?
Oliver and Company, Fantasia, Treasure Planet, like
The
all
Fox
those.
and the Hound.
Yeah, we don't like. I remember watching a few of those, but I don't remember anything about them, so we just won't be ranking them. So I'm sorry.
Oh,
I know a lot of you are gonna be really disappointed, but it's okay.
Oof.
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
So as always, we are going to be talking about the new Bad Batch episode at the end. If you are going to stay for that, then just stay tuned. And if you haven't seen it yet, then just click off before we start. But I feel like there's not really much else to say. So, should we just get started?
Yeah, Sarah's putting the tier ranker in presentation mode.
Presentation mode.
Presentation mode.
I love tier ranking things. Oh my gosh,
So fun. I do it for fun. Like, I'll just go on, post them on my Pinterest account because it's a hobby.
The actual thing is, though, is this episode's going to be so long because me and Ashley will... There's a lot of movies on here that are literally my Roman Empire. So, that's going to be fun.
Thinking of one especially.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Should we start listing off the tiers? They're the same, but we're going to...
Okay,
anyway.
number 1 top tier is peak cinema.
As always. Oh, I thought you were going to add on to that.
Well.
Next tier we have is pretty good, which again is just movies that are really good but don't quite make it into peak cinema.
And then after that is mid. There's mid. I don't know how to explain.
I just feel like mid gets a really negative connotation nowadays.
It's not bad.
It's just like,
It's mid.
Well, actually, it's more like, instead of,
Yeah, it's like not good. It's like good. Gotta put a little in there, bro.
Next we have the which that's why I changed it. It's like less than mid. It's no.
And then after that we have no thanks.
Which is
Where it's just no thank you. I don't want to watch that.
pretty self-explanatory. I'm sorry, I keep thinking you're gonna keep talking, and so I like stay silent. Okay. The last tier we have is garbage.
Which
Yeah, just like
I don't have a movie this time in mind that I'm gonna go on a rant about, but we'll see. Would it really be a podcast episode without me threatening to kill someone?
yeah,
A character, not.
very.
I need to clarify. The cops just burst into our home.
Yeah, that's not. Maybe let's refrain from saying stuff like that.
Not kill some. I'm gonna stop. Actually,
You're gonna get our podcast banned and censored. Actually, we do need censored. We need freaking a filter.
I think my whole rant about freaking Dory would have done that.
Yeah.
Or our Sid
Sid
rant.
one. Okay.
Oh, that was pretty bad. Okay. First.
First.
It reordered mine.
Are you? Yeah, I forgot it does that when you go in presentation
Oh
mode.
my gosh. First one is Snow White.
Here, you can look at mine while I. Okay. So honestly, I think I just left this one in. Like, I don't remember too much about it, but it's really nostalgic because we watched it a lot. Not a lot, but more than like Sleeping Beauty and stuff. Honestly, this movie scares me. As most old Disney movies do.
They have that not good vibe about them.
Yeah, it's just something like this one's pretty monumental too because isn't it the first like Disney animated movie that came out?
First animated movie, period.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Period.
So that's kind of insane, but and it's like a fine movie, but okay, I feel like I have to preface this every time we do one of these episodes. But when I'm tier ranking, I'm mostly doing it off of personal opinion, not like just how the film is in general. Else that'd be completely different. Like how we're in an Illumination tier ranking. I put Sing 2 at the top because I love that movie to pieces. But like if we were just looking at it from how good of a film it is, I mean it would still be like up there, but it would not be in peak cinema. So yeah, I just kind of had to preface that. Are you almost done?
Almost.
Ashley's freaking computer just spazzed. So honestly, I'm probably gonna put Snow White. I don't really want to rank it. I just wanted to talk about it.
You want to be a little silly?
Because I don't know how to rank it if I don't remember.
Valid.
Maybe I'll just put it in no thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in no thanks.
I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put it in no thanks. Ashley's using my screen so she can see where to... Because we reordered the movies. By the way, guys, the prep for this episode was actually insane. We not only... So we had to find the tier ranker. And we had to kind of filter through it and get rid of like some movies that we haven't seen or don't remember. Then we had to reorder them because they were out of order, like out of release order. And then we like named the tiers.
On the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, it was insane. And then I had to like set up the mics. So basically, I'm just complaining.
We worked so hard for you guys.
I literally am just complaining.
I love complaining.
I complain all the time. All day today I've been complaining.
All day, every day. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'm putting it in the no thanks tier just because like I would never choose to watch it.
Yeah, it's like it's not garbage. Obviously, you can't legally say it's garbage.
I have an issue.
Legally,
I have a bone to pick. We put all of the movies that we haven't seen or don't remember in the bottom tier, but it's taking up my entire screen, so I have to scroll like 3 feet in order to. Anyway.
I am really giggly.
You're what?
I'm really giggly.
Oh.
I didn't even eat any sugar. Mind you, I've just drank chocolate milk.
That's sugar, my friend.
Chucky milk.
I hate to tell you, but that is literally has chocolate in the name. So, what is chocolate? Sugar.
No!
Yeah. Don't you be sarcastic with like the oh no, as if you didn't just say that you only had chocolate milk with no sugar.
I don't know.
Maybe don't. Maybe think a little before you speak. Yeah.
Anyway.
You took the words straight out of my mouth. Good job. You know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Someone's extra sassy today.
Okay. Next we have Pinocchio.
Can I put in garbage?
I hate this movie with a very strong passion. This is the creepiest and scariest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know what that was. I've only seen bits and pieces, and frankly, I think that's all I want to see.
It's just like, I know what they were trying to do, but then again, this is a freaking kids movie. Like, it did not
Early Disney was on something.
No, when I think of early Disney...
Wasn't it before, like, ratings came?
Oh, yeah. Like, when I had film class, we had to watch Pinocchio. Not only just because... Like, many different things contributed as to why we were watching it as, like, a film. But mostly to see how far ratings have come. Because if this movie was made today, it would not be for kids.
Wait, the current rating system was created in 1968. That late, bro?
Yeah. But then even still, ratings were
So, yeah, before rating system. Obviously. Freaking terrifying. No, the movies that we watched in film class that were created, like, before the rating system, like, these are wild.
Okay, but, like, even movies created after the rating system, like, they still, times were different. So, like,
heck, movies made today, I'm like,
yeah.
They'd be putting anything in that R-rated.
No, literally, it's wild. Like, calm down.
Anyway. Who even wants to go watch an R-rated movie?
No,
it's like torture.
Literally, I think I've said this before, the only R-rated movie I've seen is Justice League Snyder Cut, and it was because I had more than 2 F words. That was it.
I think I've only seen, like, I've seen Deadpool. That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
I've only seen the first one.
I know a lot of people like Deadpool. I don't like it. It's not my sense of humor. It's not funny to me, and it's like not gory. It's just like a lot.
I feel like some of it is my sense of humor, but sometimes it's just like hard. I don't know.
It's a lot. That's why it's R-rated. But, like, I don't enjoy it.
I mean, I like the fourth wall breaks. I think those are kind of
No,
funny.
they're... yeah, I like fourth wall breaks. That's why I like Sonic Boom. But
Well, and I like him and Wolverine, so I'm, like, actually kind of excited.
I'm not really excited. I like Wolverine.
But you haven't seen the X-Men movies, though. Because that has Deadpool and some of it.
Don't tell. It's a secret. Whenever I tell that to people, they cancel me.
Tell them what?
That I haven't seen the X-Men
movies. I was like, what? Why? There are movies that you haven't seen that are, like, far more...
Oh, yeah.
We should.
It's actually pretty bad. I have a whole list of movies that I haven't seen that people bully me for.
Okay, we are already, like...
Okay, next movie is Cinderella. This movie isn't honestly that bad.
What do you mean? It's pretty good.
I'm gonna put it in... I don't know where to put an A or mid.
I'm putting it mid. Because I wouldn't necessarily put it pretty good, but
it's kind of boring. A wee bit.
What do you mean?
A little bit.
I'm there for that sweet, sweet Nightingale bop, bro. Sweet, sweet Nightingale. No, this movie... Okay, the only boring parts are when, like, the mice and the cat, Lucifer, and, like, all of them are, like, running
Can we
around,
talk
like,
about how the cat's name is literal Lucifer?
And also,
that is so
how
funny.
a mouse name is Gus Gus?
Gus Gus. Wait, I can't... Gus. How does his voice sound?
Maybe watch the movie and you'll find out.
I know. Okay. I'm gonna kick you out.
Like, again, those are the only boring parts. I like this movie, though.
It's pretty good.
Song
Pretty
slap.
Fire?
Also, it's just, I don't know, just good. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
The whole, like, thing where people were like, like, they fell in love at first sight. Like, it's not that deep, honestly. It's, again, like, I don't understand why people take it that deep.
I don't like how people, like, I don't know, like, trash on Cinderella or stuff that are, of course the prince, like, saved her and everything, and that makes her, like, she saved herself from, like, an abusive household.
No, literally. And the fact that,
what did you want her to do? Like, stay there?
And the fact that people make it, like, seem like if you want, like, a Prince Charming, then you're just not a good...
Oh, no, they fell in love.
And it's, like, weak. That is it's my biggest pet peeve is when people use that as, like, a weakness. I'm like, that is so mean.
Can we talk about how, like, all the latest, like, Disney movies that don't have, like, a love interest in them? Like, yeah, and that's fine. Like, I didn't mind for, like, Encanto because it's more, like, family themed. But, like, dude...
That's the thing, is like, well, because they're just, like, making it seem like a bad thing. And I feel like that's so mean, because I was, like, literally, as a kid, growing up, I've, like, lived for that kind of stuff. Like, Flynn Rider and Rapunzel, that's adorable. Like, bro, you're telling me you're calling Rapunzel... No, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like, it's, like, the whole Wish thing. How they removed that whole, like, the Starboy concept.
That would have
like,
been such a cool movie.
That would have been so good, but they had to remove it.
Uh-oh.
No, but like you said, like how, like, with Encanto,
like, that's more family themed. Like I
Moana.
get it. Yeah.
Like, when Moana came out, I was like, because that wasn't, like, the plot.
Like, that, right? That's not the plot. Like, but putting a love interest in there would have been weird.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I kind of want a movie where there's a love interest.
Well, and it's not like it's always been, like, the main plot, too, because, like, look at Mulan. Like, their romance is kind of off to the side. Like, it's not, like, the main thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand people's...
They're annoying.
Anyway, just calm down. I'm not talking, like, you guys, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Alright, next we have Lady and the Tramp. I don't really know why we include this one, because I don't remember.
I don't remember it. Should we get rid of it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I only remember, like, the spaghetti scene.
The spaghetti.
Oh,
that spaghetti.
Made me so hungry.
That spaghetti.
Also, I thought, what's his name, literally?
The dog?
Yeah.
I think he's cute. Not.
Yeah, no, that was just gonna say, growing up, I was like, I want a dog just like him. Like, he's adorable.
Like, I'm not simping for the man, because he's a dog.
Okay, none of us went there. None of us went there. Calm down.
Oh, I did.
I know. That's what I was saying. Calm down. And then we're like, oh, he's so cute because he's a dog. And you're like, I swear I'm not simping over him.
No, because I kind of said it, like, in a different way than you did.
What did you...
No, because, like, when you're like, oh, he's, like, so cute. I went, like, He's kind of cute. Like,
he's kind of cute.
That's why I clarified. I'm like, that's not what I meant.
No,
like a cute dog. Like I want him as a pet.
Every time I watched this movie as a kid, I was like,
He's adorable. The
Look at
girl
him.
dog, on the other hand, she's cute. I mean, like, I don't know. She seems like a brat dog.
She too bougie, bro.
Too bougie.
Gotta get that dog off the streets.
Gotta get that scruffy looking. You should know, because our dog, like,
No, that's it. Our dog kind of looks like him.
dog is kind of ugly.
Isn't he a schnauzer?
Yeah, he's a schnauzer.
Oh, he's so adorable. Please, I'm looking at the cover.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Next one is Jungle Book. I'm putting this one in garbage.
Oh, by the way, these are in release order, if I didn't already say that. I think I did. Anyway. I loved this movie as a kid, but I haven't seen it in so long.
Macy wanted to watch this movie all the time as a kid, and I hated it. I hated this movie. It was so boring, and it gave such bad vibes, and I didn't like it. You know, the bananas looked so tasty, though.
That's, I think, why I liked it, is because I liked the bear. What's his name?
Big, scruffy guy.
I liked the bear. I thought he was funny and stuff. And I also liked the bananas, and that's literally it.
I love how no one talks about that they made a live action because it was that bad.
Oh, and
his name is Baloo.
And the songs kind of slap. You gotta admit that.
I don't know, Pam. Baloo is such a silly name.
Watch you be pronouncing it wrong.
How else would you pronounce this?
It could be like Baloo. It could be Baloo.
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 Celine Dion. Wait, that reminds me of the Mean Girls scene where it's like, Danny DeVito, I love you. Baloo. I say the most random references.
I don't
That, like, have no correlation to anything I'm saying.
Oh, my bad.
Also, I say like way too much. When I was editing our last week's episode, I was astounded. Baloo. It's Baloo.
You can practice.
Not Baloo.
Baloo.
Not you saying Baloo. That's wild. Baloo.
Baloo. Baloo.
Baloo. Anyway,
Baloo.
let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, what in the... Okay, next we have
Peak Cinema?
Next we have freaking Robin Hood.
I'm putting this one right into Peak Cinema. I still need to dress up. What's her name?
Maid Marian.
Maid Marian. I
Yes,
need to do her for Halloween. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid. And her costume is like...
I have bad...
How do you even spell it, bro?
This is going in... Actually, I'm going to put it pretty good.
You're right. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to put it pretty good.
Because I think the ones in Peak Cinema are ones that I will literally talk your ears off for. And I would talk about this one, but not that much. I feel like it's so underrated, though. Like, every time I talk to someone about Robin Hood, they're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not the Robin Hood I'm talking about.
No.
And then I'm like, oh, it's the animated one with the animals. And they're like, I've never heard of that. I'm like, what do you mean? You weren't raised on it?
She's so pretty.
She is so pretty.
Look
Oh
at
my gosh, I love
her.
her.
That's pretty simple, honestly. You just get like a turtle, like a pink turtleneck, and then like a dress, and then like a cloth thing.
Also, don't call me a furry, but Robin Hood was totally like my first crush when I was
How?
And I didn't. It wasn't the fact that he was what is he, a fox?
It's a fox. Yeah.
It wasn't the fact that he was a fox. I just think
personality.
his personality.
It's giving Nick Wilde.
No, literally, he's got that riz. Like, he's honestly just like so charming.
Got that riz.
He's so
it's
charismatic.
Them criminals, bro.
Oh boy. Okay, Robin Hood did not commit tax fraud, bro. Tax evasion. Like, let's be clear. He stole
kidding.
from the rich and gave to
the poor. He has a good heart.
Robin Hood, actually, no, like, I was like, I want a man like Robin Hood when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't really, like, pay attention to that they were animals.
Oh.
I was just like, I like Robin Hood.
I like that guy.
Okay, everything about this movie is so good. Like, I just don't even
It made me want to learn how to, like, shoot bow and arrow. Did I ever?
Yeah.
No.
Like, archery?
Bow and arrow.
Stop making fun of me! Oh, just like everything about it. The songs also, like the whistling. So good. Oh, am I the only one when it got to like the end of the movie like where all the like dancing in the forest and crap. I thought that was the end, and then it cuts to like them taking over the town, and like the mouse is like at the church or something, and then they like and then they burn what's his name? King. Why can't I think of his name?
Yeah, the whole plot, by the way, escaped me as a kid. Blew right over my head.
Oh yeah, same. I did not understand.
Like the whole thing where like he was like corrupt, you know what I mean, and like the actual king comes back. I was like, what is going on?
No, when the like actual king, is his name King Richard?
How?
And King Richard, the lion?
A lion? Like the bad one or the
No,
good
the
one?
good one.
Yeah, I think his name's King
When
Richard.
he came back at the end, I was like,
Who are you? What are you doing here? I came for the plot, and that plot is Robin Hood.
No, because like I watched it as I got older, and I was like, wait, this is like a pretty
solid movie.
And also like the ending part is like actually kind of dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole church scene.
Like, dang, bro.
It's like, okay, calm down.
And it cuts, and it's like, like, okay.
Anyway, sorry, had to kind of yap on that one for a little
We
bit.
need to rank. This is gonna be such a short ranking, but I feel like we need to rank the live actions.
Yeah, actually, someone did comment and ask us to share our thoughts on the live action.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like stealing ideas. I'm just kidding. No, I promise. I didn't see the comment.
You're like, oh, she outed me. I was just gonna claim that as my own.
I'm like, shut up.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I didn't see that comment. I just felt like doing a bit.
Oh, Ashley got a haircut, by the way. I literally did not even think to say that.
I forgot.
I forgot. We need to kind of like speed this along. My bedtime is coming up.
Okay, then say the next movie.
I thought I just went.
You did. I mean, me did.
Yeah, I did. Because remember, I said the next movie is, and you were like peak cinema, and I was like Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay, next movie is Little Mermaid. I didn't really like this movie as a kid.
I liked it.
I'm gonna put it in mid.
I don't really like it now, but I liked it as a kid.
Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it in mid because I would put it like next there, like by Cinderella.
It's. I didn't really like any of the old ones. I say as I put Robin Hood higher. But I don't know.
I feel like
It just didn't hit for me for some reason.
The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Cinderella are like the golden trio. Well, like I would count Aladdin too, but I feel like that's like a different kind of level. Maybe you could count it in.
Yeah.
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 Okay, next we have Beauty and the Beast. I freaking love this movie.
This movie is so good.
Belle was like my favorite Disney princess there for a while.
I don't know where I'm gonna put him pretty good.
Same. I wouldn't quite put it in peak cinema. No,
it's almost. It's like that close. I'm sorry if you're not watching the video.
No, you're so right. Like it's so close to being peak cinema. Why isn't it peak cinema? Just because like
there's a few things missing for me. Oh, I had to make sure I wasn't flipping off the camera when I was scratching my eye. That'd be awkward.
That would be so awkward. That'd be so goofy of me.
Ew.
Okay. Your turn.
Next movie, it's Aladdin.
Oh my goodness gracious golly gee whizzer. It's literally
Golly gee, what? Want to say that again?
Okay, so about Aladdin. I didn't really watch this one too much as a kid. You know one of the memories I have of this movie? I feel like I've told you this before.
What?
But it was when you and I were like rolling in the grass and we got grass cuts. And so on our legs. And so we got home and it was like at our old house. And we were in like the basement area. And you and I both laid on the couches. And that's when we still had VHSs. And so Mom popped in the Aladdin one. And she like rubbed like lotion on our legs. And like.
Which, are you supposed to do that?
Or it wasn't lotion. It was like the clear, what is it called? Neosporin that like heals cuts. She put that on and it stung so bad, but I kept like focused on the movie. And you know that feeling when like you're kind of in pain, but you're like it's kind of going away and you feel like so comfortable.
The relief.
Oh, like I kept watching Aladdin. Now that's all I think of.
I'm gonna be honest. Should I talk about my obsession with the live action?
Oh my gosh, bro, you already have. I think they already know.
Oof, it is an issue, but this is not the time and place. I'll talk about it when we rank the live action ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a day. I don't know where
that'll be quite the day. I'm gonna see myself out.
That look of shame. The look of immediate regret.
I wish I had. Okay, Okay, Aladdin's kind of a masterpiece, and also Robin Williams snatched and ate this up.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
I'll be here
I don't know where to
on
put it.
my-
I think I'm gonna put it in mid. And I mean, I'm pretty good.
No, don't be influenced by my opinions. Well, because you were like, pretty good after that. Like,
I can't remember.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it mid
I'm putting it mid.
because I feel like it's not up there with Beauty and the Beast, but it's like with Little Mermaid and
Yar.
Cinderella. Yeah. Okay. Holy crap! I just messed something up. Okay, is it my turn?
Yes.
Next, we have The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't know. I've never seen this movie. Okay, I've seen it. I don't remember any PR. Okay.
Okay, are you done?
I don't remember a thing about this movie. I just remember thinking it was an adult movie, so I never. But that wasn't the reason. I mean, I never watched it as a kid because my parents didn't like it.
I watched it like once as a kid. I'm not even gonna rank it, honestly. I just wanted to talk about it. Because I don't remember much about it, but I just don't like it. I remember watching it and being like, what is this?
I'm not the biggest fan of Tim Burton movies, and I'm sure it's gonna piss some people off because, like, all of my friends are huge fans, and it pisses them off endlessly. But the movies just give off like such a not cozy vibe. I just do not enjoy watching them because I feel freaking on the edge of my seat the entire time, bro.
Well, and it feels like I just smoked crack. Like,
Right?
every time I watch one of his movies, I'm like, what am I on? Like, what were you on, Tim Burton? Listen, I feel like if you like Tim Burton, I know exactly what type of person you are. And I don't even mean that in like a bad
absolutely.
way. I just like know like who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What you are. I know
What
you're
you
a
are?
human.
I actually nope. You're an alien.
You
That's how you
are not
catch
from
them,
here.
guys.
You are not from here. Okay.
I'm gonna put it in garbage.
I'm not gonna rank it. Or yeah.
Silly. Live in the moment.
Live,
Laugh.
love. Okay. Is it my turn? No, it's your turn.
Okay, next is The Lion King. I've never been the biggest fan of this movie.
Here's the thing.
I found it extremely boring.
This is like, if I was looking at it from like how good of a film it is standpoint, it would probably be in P cinema, but honestly, I just don't really like this movie.
It's just boring
yeah.
beyond belief. And
Also,
okay, people who like this movie are split. You either like it because, I don't know, I literally cannot fathom a reason why you like this movie. I'm just
because
kidding.
it's good.
I'm just kidding. Because they like it as a movie? Or you simp over Scar?
Oh, she really called you out on that one, bro.
Come on. They either watch the movie for the plot or for the plot.
Yeah. Listen, I was just gonna go on and say how terrified I was of Scar when I was a kid. He's honestly one of like the best Disney villains. When I was a kid, he traumatized me. I was like, I am scared for my life. Oh, Hakuna Matata. Okay, the soundtrack for the song.
Matata.
It's so good, actually. What's the two guys' names? I always forget their name. Pumbaa, right?
Pumbaa
And Timon.
Pumbaa and
Did I
who?
actually just get that? Is his name Timon?
What?
I swear it's Timon. I just remember this from the sequel. Lion King 1.5.
Little guys.
Lion King 1.5 isn't on here.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
What's it called again? Oh, Lion King.
You forgot what the freaking movie's called? It's literally... It's
Where are
Timon.
they?
It's Timon. I know what it's
Timon.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Guys!
By the way, to find
Oh, sorry. I just went so close to the mic.
to find that, my search history was first Pumbaa and who with the million question marks, and then little guys on the Lion King.
Timon. I love Timon. When I was a kid, I loved Timon. I don't know if I
Timon.
still feel that way. We should rewatch and see. Not even Lion King 1.5? What is wrong with you?
Okay, your turn.
You know what I remember from that movie?
What?
I remember Timon like digging a hole or something. And
Well,
then
isn't he a What is he? He's not a gopher. What are they called?
I don't know. But I remember him like digging a hole in his colony or whatever of people. I mean animals. And they were like, you gotta do this. And he was like, I just want to live out on like adventure or something.
He looks so ugly in the live action.
I know. And then he like digs up the ground and then he goes and finds Pumbaa and stuff. And
He's
then
a
Hakuna
meerkat.
Matata's his life away.
That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Meerkat.
Love you.
Bearcat.
The fact that I know little to nothing about him. Just based off of memory. Okay. Next we have Pocahontas.
Oof.
We loved this movie as kids. And now I'm just like, why?
I'm gonna put it in eh.
By the way, we're not really counting any Disney sequels in this one because apparently they didn't include those. They included some.
Weirdest picks for sequels.
Yeah.
This movie, excluding all of the things wrong with it, it's just like kind of boring. I feel like we watched the second one more for some odd reason.
We always watch the sequels.
I don't know. It's okay. I just found it kind of boring.
I'm gonna put in no thanks. I would never turn this on willingly. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put in no thanks. I would never be like, I really want to watch Pocahontas. No one says it.
If someone turned this on, I'd be like, okay, but like, can we not?
Can we watch anything else?
Like,
Actually, I wouldn't even say that. I would just leave.
I would still watch it, but I'd also just be like, hey, this is your last chance. Can you pick something else?
This is your last chance.
Like, last opportunity.
Last chance. You better change it now.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, next up is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
When I was a kid, I said Notre Dame, which I feel like either is plausible, but
I'm putting it in garbage.
Dang, bro.
No regrets. I don't like this movie. It's weird.
Listen, as like, again, from like a film, like cinematic standpoint, this movie's pretty good, but it's also just like the weirdest, most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life.
The plot, and then like the villain is a freaking
oh my gosh,
disgusting.
The villain is terrifying.
You little weirdo. His weird song about liking them. It's obsessive and he's creepy and I feel very icky looking at him.
I think that's the point though.
It is the point. I don't care. It doesn't.
No, here's the thing. When I was a kid, like I remember watching this movie and I had no idea what was going on. It was just like,
oh, absolutely no idea. Plot non-cohesive. Not in my brain.
I was genuine the whole time. I was like, why are they throwing tomatoes at this guy?
What are they doing?
Why is he ringing a big bell? Why?
Get down from there.
What is going on? Like, I was so confused.
Where did this pretty lady come from?
No, literally.
Okay.
Okay, can I just say, though, I feel like this is universally acknowledged, too. I really like how they didn't do the standard, like, girl falls in love with guy type thing. They just, like, stayed friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's her name? I'm so sorry, Queen. Her and Quasimodo, like, they didn't, like, they're just friends. Like, she falls in love with someone else.
Esmeralda.
Yeah. And that's something that rarely happens, and they actually did that in the movie. So I really like that.
I did appreciate that.
Yeah. So.
Your turn?
Yeah. Next we have Mulan.
What?
What? Why do you not have Mulan?
Because I have Hercules.
Literally.
What happened to your Hercules, bro? Put it back.
Dang, I got so excited.
I know.
Okay, next we have Hercules.
I'm putting this in no thanks.
Same.
I'm gonna be so for real. If you turn this on, I'd be like, really? I don't like Hercules.
What is with the hype? Okay, soundtrack though. Soundtrack slaps.
Oh, that one song though. What is it called?
The Danny DeVito song.
No.
Oh.
Why would you pick that one?
What song are you
Out
talking
of
about?
all the songs that you think I could be mentioning, you picked the Danny DeVito one?
Well, because you were like, oh, that one song, and I was like,
no, the one that
isn't
she
that
sings.
Good. Oh, can say I'm in love or something?
Yeah, I used to like that song.
I still like it.
It's like what traumatized because the girls had to sing it in choir, and like 3 girls got to choreograph the whole thing and would pick who got to sing the main like words ? And so none of us got to sing. We were the backup singers, the whole choir except for 3 girls, and I was like, and we had to practice like 6 times a day. That was a rant. I'm sorry. This movie is just like kind of boring.
Well, and the romance
Danny
is like,
DeVito carried.
No, Danny DeVito really did.
The romance, yeah, it's kind of Like, I know she's meant to be a girl boss, but she kind of annoys me.
Same.
Girl boss, more like girl flop. Get out. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for that. So many people like. What's her name?
Meg.
Oh, that's so basic.
This movie's kind of nostalgic to me in a way. But yeah, no, like I would never choose to turn this on. But remember when our little sister was obsessed with this movie?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, what's the one song? Like, it's like Go the Distance. Oh my gosh, that song slaps.
I'll be on my way.
Disney music? Oh, so good.
We were the while.
Okay.
You need to listen to Disney music more often.
I listen to it literally every day I drive to school. And go to work.
Okay.
I don't know why you're saying we.
Me, sorry.
I don't think I need to be listening to it any more than I already do.
Okay, me.
Or my Spotify Wrapped is gonna be insane. Okay.
My Spotify Wrapped is gonna be wild this year, dude. I swear, Sophia, the first is gonna make it into my top 5 artists. I listened to
As
that.
it should.
Like, low-key, slay.
It should. Okay, no, like, legitimately, it slaps so hard, though. Like, when... Are you ill? When our parents were out of town that one weekend, I had like a really bad headache. I told Ashley this, but they were like, I don't even know why I wasn't. I think I had online classes, but they were at school and I had like the worst headache, and like I couldn't like watch or read anything without it being so bad. So I literally just put like an ice pack on my head and leaned back, and I was like, well, I can't just lay here and do nothing. I need something to distract me. So I turned on Sophia the First music and just like sang to each song, and my headache went away. So I think it cured it.
I listen to it a lot because it's on my liked songs, and so it just comes on. I'm like, fire. I can't really think of a time where like, I don't know. Like, when we were going up, I was going to like a doctor's appointment or something, and I was up at like 5 a.m. mind you. It was early. I was tired, and one of the songs came on, and I was like half asleep, and I started singing to it, and Mom started laughing. She's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Sophie the First."
Say what you want about Sophie the First, but you gotta admit the music slaps.
Like, eats.
Anyway, okay, you need to continue. It's your turn.
Next up is Mulan.
Oh.
Which is going straight into peak.
Oh, literally no doubt about it, bro. What is not good about this movie?
This movie is so fire. We need to rewatch it.
We do.
The plot, like the characters, the music.
Oh, the music is so good.
Everything is just so peak.
The animation is... Oh, I miss 2D animation sometimes.
I miss 2D animation.
So good. What could you not like about this movie?
Right?
Frankly. Like...
So good. Also, she's not very believable being a man. Like, I can't believe they fell for that for so long. I can do a better deep voice than that, bro. Weak.
Also, where was I going with that? I just like it. Fire. The chalky milk is lukewarm. That's disgusting. Anyway.
Not fire.
Next we have Tarzan. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay. Can we just say the soundtrack for this movie?
But he went hard.
Bro went so hard. He understood.
Rent was due, dude.
Have you seen the amount of like memes that were made where they're like, "Hey, we need you to make a soundtrack." And
it's just like a very silly little movie. Like,
fucking bro cooked up something big for real.
Put the movie no thanks. So.
Yeah, I don't really like this movie.
It's kind of boring.
I've never really liked it. I'm gonna put in other things.
Boring.
The soundtrack. Oh, I mean, it's nostalgic, and I love the soundtrack. But this is so random. But do you remember when we used to have sleepovers with our cousin, and he would turn on the freaking like Tarzan and Jane Netflix show, and it was...
This is so random. But
this is so random. That could be our merch. That wouldn't make sense. This is so random.
I am so random. Where was I going with this? Do you remember the like meme where's the Tarzan when he
What?
Tarzan's last thoughts when he plummets on the jungle floor, and it's "I miss mine." Do you remember
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Wait, I totally forgot about that. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Hello?
I'm searching it up. Tarzan's last thoughts as he plummets to the jungle floor. "I miss mine." That kills me.
That type of
Every
humor
time.
is so good. That type of humor is just where it's at, bro. Not even kidding. Okay, your turn.
Next up we have Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, a lot of you guys wanted to hear our thoughts on this one.
It is peak cinema.
It is quite literally
It is
peak
quite
cinema.
literally peak cinema. I see no flaws in this movie.
Not only is the comedy just good, but like it's also just amazing.
Comedy is so fun. Like, this is my exact type of humor.
No,
And
literally.
I love the characters. I'm like, it's just such a good movie.
It's such a comfort movie. Also, Cusco's character development is so good.
Yes, peak.
And it's just such a vibe.
And like, it's just good. Okay?
It's literally what...
I don't know what else to say about it because it's just so peak.
Like, me and Ashley used to reference this movie all the time, but we haven't seen it in a while, so we kind of like... But there was something about the spinach puffs that we used to quote all the time.
My spinach puffs. I used to be able to do Kronk voice. I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna embarrass myself.
No, yeah, because... Oh, we always do, like, the... Right. I can't do
poison.
it. Oh, that was pretty good.
It's just a deep voice. I don't even do anything.
Take the freaking compliment before I take it back.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I yelled. It wasn't your fault that we almost got killed. I don't remember anything past that point.
I'm not going to tell you guys where that was from if you didn't recognize it. We just be spelling off random things. We're so random.
What? We're better than we were in the beginning of our podcast.
Oh, like, dude, those references were actually insane. Because, like, who would get those?
Who would get... And we never explained either. Like, okay... Or listen to the podcast and they like just spat off like a lot of references and then never. I'm like, okay, awesome.
We would have like the most random Marvel ones. Like, I swear.
Screw the pooch.
Oh, that's such a good callback. We used to do it all the time. The time.
Screw the pooch on that one.
We need to kind of bring that back. Also, no one says that saying anymore.
No.
It's what boomers say. And Tony Stark is a boomer.
Old
man.
Old man.
That actually is so nostalgic. I totally forgot what you said.
I was gonna mention that the other day because I remembered it, but I forgot.
You were gonna.
I was gonna mention that the other day. I know there was like mucus in my
mucus. Oh, that's something we call a lot too. We'll get to that.
Mucus.
It is not slime.
It is mucus.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna talk about this. Speaking of Disney, it kind of breaks my heart sometimes when people like say how much they hate Disney. I'm like, how could you hate Disney? Like older Disney. Like we were talking in class today, and someone was like, I just like don't like Disney movies. Like I just don't like them. I never watch them. I'm like, I can't even imagine life without rewatching some of these.
Like I get not liking new Disney, especially like lately they're not doing very good things.
Yeah.
But sorry. Like old Disney? Like how can you hate that?
Like I'm not one of those psychotic Disney fans, but like I love Disney. I was depressed when I figured out we couldn't go to Disneyland.
Oh.
What?
We should do a live update. This is random. But we get to go to Universal in a few months.
Woo woo.
Us Harry Potter fans finally get to go.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And hopefully meet Gru. Pray for us, guys.
Oh my gosh, yes. If we take a picture with him, we'll literally post it on the Instagram.
I want to meet Gru so bad. What else is there? There's Super Mario World.
What else matters other than Gru?
I'm not a huge Mario fan. I'm
just kidding.
I want to meet Peach though. I love Peach. They should add Yoshi. You know how I'd kill a person. I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. I would kill to meet Yoshi. I love Yoshi. I've talked about it before. Have I? I have.
Yeah, you
because
have.
you roasted.
We literally like talked
You
about
roasted
Mario.
me.
Okay. And next is it my turn or your turn?
What movie did we do? Oh, it's your turn.
Okay, next we have. Do you have a Goofy movie?
Yeah.
And we're talking about the
An extremely goofy movie.
not like the old like original one because I don't remember much of that one, but we remember mostly.
I'm gonna put it in pretty good. It's a pretty freaking fire movie.
No, this movie is actually like kind of good.
Okay, this movie, one, I love the food in it. Oh my,
The cheese.
the cheese on the nachos. Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna put it mid. I don't know if it's. I'm like stuck.
you're right. I'm gonna put it mid.
Cause like
It's not as good as Beauty and the Beast and Robin Hood.
yeah.
But it's still like such a good movie, and like the humor is so funny. We reference something all the time, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, it's the spooky.
We used to do like the snaps a lot.
Oh yeah, like that's originally where I learned that you snap like with poetry and stuff.
First of all, that
Was
is
goofy.
that
movie.
is goofy.
Also, this movie's really sad. I always felt bad for how he treated his dad.
No, he's low-key kind of a jerk.
Like, calm down. Tell your dad you love him. No, the one scene where he leaves his teddy bear and then Goofy picks it up.
That is, oh, but this movie also did like make me want to learn how to skateboard. I did for a while. Not really. I literally had a penny board, but whatever. I was pretty good at it too. I could ride in a straight line.
Wow, look at you.
I know. I'm skilled. I need to get a skateboard
Yeah.
to look cool.
Want to be skater girl?
Yeah.
Skater boy. She said, see you later, boy.
Dang, we sing a lot in this episode. Usually we only sing twice.
We are quite the singers. We're on one today, actually, too.
It's late and it's a
your
lot.
turn.
Okay, next we have Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Stitch.
I hate Stitch.
Oh.
This is so out of context. No, in class, I have like a graphic design program, and we had to do an assignment where we like trace him, but with a certain tool. And it took us like 4 days, and honestly, I'll never look at him the same way again. I hate him. I'm sorry.
I can do a Stitch impression, but I don't like really want to do it. I don't really like doing impressions because I embarrass myself. I was talking to someone, and the only impressions I can do are Stitch and Blue from Blue's Clues. I could do a perfect Blue's.
Okay, do Blue. It's Blue's Clues.
I don't like having anything to go off of though. The other night I could do it perfect because our sister was watching Blue's Clues. First of all, can we talk about how like the new Blue's Clues just like isn't what it used to be?
Yeah, it's interesting.
The guy like, okay, the new songs too are just.
No, it's like, I feel like the new guy's fine. Like, honestly, he kind of gives off, like, really happy energy, which I feel like is good. But, like, yeah, the songs and crap. It's just...
They changed the We Just Got a Letter song.
Yeah.
It's, like, weird.
It's, like, so weird.
We just got a letter.
Okay. Are you going to do your impression, or can we move on?
Let's see.
There you go.
Only what I can do.
I'm
Stitch.
I'm gonna put this one in mid.
I put it in mid.
I like
good.
it, but not that much.
It's pretty good, but I don't know why. It kind of gives off, like, bad vibes. Like, it gives cozy vibes, but it also kind of gives bad
Yeah, I
vibes.
feel that, actually. Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is honestly one of the best bops ever
Oh
made,
my gosh,
honestly.
it's so hard. Also, I can luckily never say I was like a Stitch kid. I knew a lot of people that were like major Stitch fans. They scare me a little bit.
Why do I feel like if you were a Stitch fan, you were also a Minion fan?
You're right, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was the silence there? That was weird. Okay,
We
we need to
I
move.
was pondering. Okay.
Okay, next up is Brother Bear.
This gives off really dark energy.
I'm gonna give it.
It has a dark sort of
aura.
Yeah, that's.
I
what
put
was
it in
looking for.
Like, not because it's bad. It's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's honestly when we rewatched it, I was like, this is actually kind of high key, low key, fat key, boring.
It has like a good message, and it's like really sad. Oh my gosh, it's really sad. But it's just, it's boring. I'm gonna be so for real.
The songs slap though.
Tell everybody I'm on my way. What did it say after that?
It's like new friends and new places to see. We're like, see? Okay, I literally lost it in my collection of movies in my tier ranker. I cannot find it. It literally got lost somewhere in here. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Where did it go?
Lost it again?
I'm gonna put it in. Honestly, I'm gonna put in no thanks.
Oh, you kind of.
Because I would never turn them on.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
You're just copying me. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, next movie. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, I didn't realize we were recording. I'm gonna be so far. I like zoned out, and I heard you talking. I don't know what my deal was.
You forgot we were doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, next movie we have is. What do you have next?
Chicken Little.
Okay, my God, mixed up. Next we have Chicken Little.
Can I put this in garbage?
Honestly, I just don't really like this movie. I used to like him when I was little, though. No, honestly, it kind of pissed me off because no one would believe him.
The little definition of gaslighting, bro.
Like, that movie also just confused me. Because, like, was the sky really falling? Did it fall? Or was he making it up? Was it his imagination? Did it act? I haven't seen this since I was, like, 7. So I genuinely don't know the answer to these questions. The sky was never falling
In the first place.
Yeah, so it was his imagination.
He read this. No, in the movie.
So he was gaslighting everyone.
The sky was not falling.
That's what I remember it being like his imagination.
There was one way for Chicken Little to redeem himself, and that would be for the sky to actually fall. Okay.
I think I remember being like, can it fall so people can believe him?
What? Chicken Little claims that the sky is falling, and everyone besides being really edgy is extremely rude.
Who wrote that, bro?
Someone on Tumblr, so that should explain it.
Is there a fandom for Chicken Little? What? Well, actually, I'm not surprised. I just don't like this movie. All I can remember is that one, like, fat pig guy.
Right. I needed someone to put on the side of my screen. I do it every tier ranker. I'm gonna put the fat pig guy.
Wait, yeah, I don't remember his name, though, so how are you gonna find it? Aw, Chicken Little's kind of adorable. No, like, look at him. Like, look at his glasses.
Why is he giving a fruity pose?
Kate, imagine you didn't know anything about his character at all, and you saw him. Would you be
Why
like,
is he standing like that?
Would you be like, he's kind of adorable?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of cute.
Ew.
Big guy. What's
Get
his name?
Outta here,
What's his name?
Runt.
People who have seen Chicken Little a million times are like, you guys are idiots.
Okay.
Not me questioning the entire plot of the movie.
If you have seen Chicken Little 100 times, I don't think you should really be judging me.
Okay. Next it's your turn. So you might want to step on that. Get Runt out of your freaking computer screen. Read the next movie.
Okay. Next is Meet the Robinsons.
Oh. If I'm literally on my deathbed and I have to share one movie that is just criminally underrated, that movie will be Meet the Robinsons.
Should I put in pretty good or peak?
I don't even care. I'm putting in peak cinema.
Okay. Here's the thing. As a kid, I didn't really like this movie because Mom played it so much. I just got so sick of it because it was played so much. But like as I like grew up, you know what I mean, and kind of stopped watching it. It is peak cinema and underrated.
It's really underrated. Like, I feel like no one knows this movie even exists.
Right? Like, I get so surprised when someone says they know what Meet the Robinsons is. And it's it's such a good movie.
Well, and, like, here's the thing. I feel like the humor can be a little goofy at times, but I think that's also the point. Like, it's intentional, but it's also, like, so sad. And just, like, oh, the way they did... Like, I don't really want to reveal most of it in case, like, a lot of you haven't seen the movie. I think you should definitely go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Please?
It's so good.
Oh, it's such a good movie. I don't really know what else to say. Like, if I don't have a rant to go on about, like, in peak cinema, like, I don't know what to say because there's, like, no flaws.
And also, like, me and Ashley kind of quote this movie a lot, too. Or at least, like, one specific thing.
Which one is it?
The pigeon one. I know you're not a pigeon.
Oh.
Wait, is there something else?
I know you're not a pigeon. Not really. I don't think we call anything else.
Sometimes I'll recreate that one thing that the bowler hat guy, it's like the villain in the movie.
Bowler hat guy.
When like he's trying to find an idea and he literally like he's like, oh, he's like,
the animation is so goofy in this movie.
no, literally. Okay, this movie's actually like older than I remember it being too.
When did it come out?
Like 2000. No, I would say like 2005.
2007.
Why do I swear it came out before that? Probably because everyone forgets this movie exists. So, okay. Next one we have starts off the Tinkerbell movies. We have Tinkerbell, the first one.
I don't really like the first one. She's kind of a brat. She's a brat in all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you even
like? She really pisses me off in this one.
Actually, like, I like the first one, but I don't know.
I'm gonna put an eh.
I'm gonna put it, if I could get to my tier ranker, I'm gonna put it in mid, because I still like it. Like, I would turn it on.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, the amount of secondhand embarrassment I get from this movie, though. Like, every time the part...
She messes up?
Yeah, the part where she brings her thing to, like, the festival or whatever, and she, like, blows it up in the one guy's face. It's and silent.
It's giving the one part in Meet the Robinsons.
Oh. Okay, quite literally, there's nothing Tinkerbell movies have done better than secondhand embarrassment. I swear, every movie, I'm like, I basically
want to stop watching this. It's so bad.
Especially when you've rewatched it and you haven't seen it in a while. Like, me and Ashley, we'll get to this in a bit, but we recently rewatched the second Tinkerbell movie, and there's this one part we literally were, like, tweaking. We were spazzing, like, our bodies were shaking because it was genuinely that much secondhand embarrassment. And, like, just... I don't know how to explain this to you.
Our bodies were shaking? Quaking?
Yeah, I remember being like, oh, please stop. Please stop.
Okay.
Okay, wait, can I just say, though, I was literally talking, like, to Ashley about this before we started recording, but are we going to talk about the plot, the lore, the overall, like, vibes, aesthetic of the Tinkerbell movies?
They eat.
They're so good. Like, I want to live in that universe.
For real, what fairy would you be?
Like, in
would you
what
want to
area?
be?
I would like to be a pixie dust fairy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what fairy I'd want to be. I'd either want to be a Tinker Fairy, or
that too.
Or like, I wouldn't mind being an animal fairy. Actually, yeah, I would. Or, water fairy. I like water.
Water.
Earth. Yeah.
I think the pixie dust fairy and the tinker ones are like my two.
Yeah, I'd love to be a Tinker Fairy. Are you kidding? You just get to create stuff all day.
That'd be so fun.
Unless I had to work at Tinkerbell, then I'd quit.
Okay, but it is kind of sad that they don't really get to go, like, help change the seasons.
Right? Justice for Tinker Fairies.
No, literally. So yeah, we, like, grew up on these Tinkerbell movies. I swear, like, this and Barbie were, like, our two top things. I love Tinkerbell.
Real?
I freaking love Tinkerbell.
Okay, next is Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. And, I do not like this movie.
This movie is, like, really boring. And also, she's so mean to Terrence in this one.
I'm gonna put this in no thanks.
For quite literally no reason.
I hated this movie as a kid. And it was Macy's, like, favorite. And she would always want to watch this movie. I hated this movie.
I just like
because
the angst. I was living for that angst.
I love angst, too. But no one... Not this angst. The plot is boring.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little brat. So I want to punch her. I'm just kidding. And Terrence deserves better.
No, literally. Like, if there had just been communication, like, if he's, like, annoying you things, like, maybe the best
Just
thing to do
say-
would, I don't know, tell him?
Like, she gets so annoyed at him for, like, no reason.
And half of it is her fault. Like, when, this is, like, a minor spoiler, but the part where she kicks the thing and it crushes the stone, and she blames it on him.
I'm like, I don't. Or when she goes ask for a sharp thing and he actually like gets it
Yeah.
for her. And she's like, that is not sharp. And then later she's like, oh, it actually is sharp. I was like,
Like, you didn't
also
even check.
you know when he goes and talks to the owl.
Oh, yeah?
I've been referencing that so much. Like I'll make a little noise and I'll go, who?
Okay, wait.
Who?
That's something me and Ashley recognize is, like, in this second movie, and also, like, most Tinkerbell movies, the humor is so good.
Peak.
Like, the one part where she reveals the thing, and there's, like, a blood-curdling scream in the background.
Blood curdling. Like that got me so bad.
Just the humor, like, it's a certain type of humor I can't explain.
But it's my type of humor. Okay, your turn.
All right. Next, we have Princess and the Frog.
Big cinema.
Cinema peaked with this one. I'm just gonna
Dude, this is like one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. She is my favorite Disney princess too. This movie is just so good. Like the plot, the animation style, Naveen.
Naveen. The songs. The villain.
It's just so peak. I can't find a flaw. Simply put.
Also, like, introduced me to enemies to lovers. Like, that was, like, my first exposure to that kind of trope. And I was like, you know what? This is actually the best trope for romance.
Because they, like, tease each other. And it's so good.
Well, and I think I've seen, like, someone comment on this, but I think the reason why the whole enemies to lovers kind of trope is, like, so loved is because you have to expose, like, the worst part of yourselves and before you can, like, fall in love with the good parts. Like, I feel like both Naveen and Tiana had to reveal, like, their flaws first, but then they fell in love and, like, made each other better. Like, Naveen became more
humbled.
Yeah, and what's it called? More, like, hardworking in a sense, but then Tiana also became more fun and, like, laid back. And they just, like
compliment each other.
So good. Oh my gosh.
I do hate the misunderstanding trope. A lot.
Okay, when that happens, I'm like, get out.
Communication is key.
Yeah, no.
I hate when they're like, no, I don't want to talk to them. Go talk to them, please.
Just...
No, the worst is, like, when they're listening into a conversation and they hear part of it, and then as soon as they leave, they talk. I'm like...
Like, when the homework is going on.
Hallmark is the worst. That is in every Hallmark movie. Like, you get to the beginning, the meeting, getting together, misunderstanding, then you end it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this movie is just amazing, honestly.
Peak.
This, Tangled, and Frozen are, like, our childhood. I feel like. Like, Disney princess.
I actually didn't remember watching Princess and the Frog until I was older because our mom doesn't like that movie for some reason.
I remember laying in mom and dad's bed, and I just remember the blue, like, screen. Remember, it's, like, a dark blue, and it has, like, do not sell for copyright or something. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it has her singing at the start.
Is it actually? No, it's the dark bit where it says, like, copyright, blah, blah, blah. Like, it tells you not to sell
Yeah, I'm saying, like, in, like, the Disney thing.
Oh, yeah.
The whole intro has her singing.
No, yeah. I get what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that intro kind of slaps.
Kind of ate. Okay.
Make a wish and hold on tight. Okay, I do not sing as good as her.
That was pretty good. You harmonized, bro.
Yes.
Your turn?
Alright, next we have Tinkerbell. What does that say? Why can I not remember what this is called?
Third.
Is it the Great Fairy Rescue?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this was our childhood. I had the
we
freaking
watched this
doll.
movie all the time.
Our parents bought the Blu-ray. We watched it infinitely. I got the music box.
Father.
And the girl, like what's her name? The braids girl. The British girl. I had her doll.
British girl. Ew, why?
I don't know.
Girl in Tinkerbell. What is it called? Great Fairy Rescue?
Yeah. Wait, give me the first letter and then I want to guess.
Fairy.
Father. Like, shut up. The amount of times she said that was insane. In, like, a single sentence.
Okay.
What's the first letter?
L.
L?
Well, it's a nickname. So do you want the full name or the nickname?
Nickname.
Nickname? Okay, L.
Lucy?
Nope. That's a full name.
Lolly?
Huh?
Law?
No.
Lo?
No.
I don't know. What is it?
Lizzie.
Dang it! I remember that.
Elizabeth Lizzie Griffiths, a 9-year-old
that
human
bad.
girl who loves fairies.
Oh,
I
we know
love
she loves
fairies.
fairies. Girl, she has an obsession.
Are you a fairy?
Okay, this movie legitimately made me want to have like a fairy journal, like a fairy wall, like my.
Dude, that little book where it was like,
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I wanted that so bad.
And I tried so hard to make one, and it was so bad. Okay, this movie is actually kind of
Couldn't believe you.
quite literally peak cinema.
I love doing a British accent. It's so funny.
Should I put in peak cinema or pretty good?
I'm putting it pretty good. It
That's-
still has some flaws.
Yeah, I think it's not quite enough to be peak cinema.
The best out of the Tinkerbell movies.
It is. Really?
Hello? Yeah?
Oh, I would say a different one.
It's in pretty good. The first one's a mid, and the second one's a no thanks.
Actually, there's still more.
Oh, wait. It's not. There's
Yeah, I was
one
gonna say,
more.
there's an obvious one. That's the
There's an
best one.
obvious one.
It is very
I
clearly
forgot. I'm a little
obvious. I
silly.
forgot.
Okay, I need to get this fat pig off my screen. He's taking
She started coughing.
he's taking up too much space. Oh, hello there.
You really said he's so fat. He's taking the entire screen.
He's taking up half the screen. And
Okay.
it's split.
Your turn.
My cursor disappeared. Okay. Next is Tangled.
Oh my gosh.
We have some peak movies coming up.
Kate, can we just talk about how the entire world
back
just
hurts.
accepts that this movie is one of the best movies ever made?
I love this movie. 1, it has cozy vibes. 2, Flynn Rider. 3, I just keep listing them this week. Plot, music, vibes, animation, all stunning.
They really just made one of the best movies ever made.
Uh-huh. I love how everyone was talking about how the kingdom's name is Corona.
Corona. They ate with this movie. I
They
remember
ate with this movie.
I literally have like one memory of seeing a trailer for this in the movie theater when we like went as we were kids. And I remember my dad being like, "Do you know who that is?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "That's Rapunzel." And I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh." And I remember like looking at the trailer and being like, "Whoa, it's so good animated," because that was the first like 3D like high definition
3D,
Disney
yeah.
movie that was like coming out. And I remember being like, "Whoa, that looks unreal." Like I wish I could. I feel like some of us have the same memory, but I literally genuinely remember being shooketh.
Shook it.
Like, do you ever just want to go back in time and just experience like new animation things for the first time again?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, that really was like high definition. I remember seeing her hair and being like,
This is so random.
What?
Well, not really. It's on topic. But, you know, she gets hit with that freaking cast iron pan. First of all, they'd be swinging around like it's nothing. Those things are heavy.
yeah,
Heavy. Like, both hands not swinging around. Like, if you swing it, you're twirling. Like,
you're dead.
Like, she hits her head and she's like, ow. You're dead. Your skull is cracked open.
No, when she hits Eugene, I'm like, you would be dead. You would be
You killed
dead.
him.
Like a normal frying pan, you could
Yeah.
have a concussion.
Like, not like an ow. Like, you'd be knocked out. But, like, cast iron, you're dead.
It's so bad. Like, we've held cast iron.
Those
if
are
you held cast iron,
heavy.
you know. And there's no, yeah, like you said, there's no way she's just like
spinning it casually. Like, even if like you swing it, you're literally like spinning. Like, you can't just like stop after a hit, bro.
I'm picturing being hit with a cast iron pan, and it is
Instant death.
Oh.
Blunt force trauma.
that's insane.
Anyway.
All right, next is Tinkerbell's Secret of the Wings, which is honestly again one of the best movies ever made, and I say that
We watched
not
this
even
one
joking.
so much.
Oh yeah,
Okay, pretty good or peak cinema?
peak cinema.
Oh,
I'm not even hesitating. I'm not.
I wasn't hesitating either. Dude, we love this movie so much. It's good. Also, music hits, bro.
Oh,
Hits.
the Great Divide. Cause I'm on
They
your
ate-
side. We'll
Let's
make
make
this
this
right.
Together we're facing the world, doing things nobody's done before.
Okay, literally.
It's like for a long time.
They're like, please shut up. Respectfully.
Shut your yapper.
Okay, genuinely, like, I've literally, out of curiosity, gone on Letterboxd, because after watching it, I was like, this is actually standard, like, really good movie. Everyone on Letterboxd was literally like, why did this pop off? Like, genuinely it popped off.
They ate with this movie and then didn't eat for the rest.
I love Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
The movies, not the fairy. She's annoying.
I do not watch Tinker movies for Tinkerbell.
Can we also appreciate the foreshadowing and crap, like, in the movies?
Oh
like,
my gosh, bro.
Doesn't she deliver the music box to Wendy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild.
I remember watching this kid and it was like, Wendy, and I was like,
Cinema peaked.
I'm shooketh. Okay. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. Get it off your desk.
I feel. Okay. Are we ready for the next one?
We are ready, bro.
Alrighty, next up is Wreck-It Ralph.
Peak freaking cinema. The way
I couldn't even get words out because I was so excited.
The way some of y'all sleep on this movie is insane.
I love this movie. It's such a good movie. The plot, the humor, the characters. Dude, you're telling me this movie isn't sick when it has so many cameos in it? Like, it's so cool seeing, especially as I got older, because I wasn't very cultured in video games as a kid. Like, we were the kids who got, like, the knockoff, like, you know, we never really played, like, name, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we never played Mario Kart, we played Little Big.
Yeah.
So, as I got older, I, like, recognized more characters, and it just made it cooler. Like, I recognized Sonic as a kid, obviously. But,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I wasn't as big as a fan as I am now. But, like, that is just so cool. And, like, the plot and the characters, I know I've already said this, but, like, it's just, I love this movie. You can go on your end.
And, like, the villain, too. Okay, I love the score also, but just...
Ooh. The villain, I feel like Disney hasn't really been popping off with villains lately because they've been making them redeemable for some reason. But this villain, the foreshadowing the entire movie, and, like, oh, he's such a good villain.
Also, the end credit song slaps.
Oh
Genuinely
my gosh.
I saw a thing, and it was literally, like, there's those few movies where when the credits hit, then you just feel like it has altered your brain chemistry and that you've, like, went into a different dimension. Like,
I've never been the same.
Wreck-It Ralph is one of those.
Like, here's the thing, like, a song hits when you're listening to it, like, on its own, but, like, I don't know why, but, like, in the end credits, it just hits different.
I'm getting chills even thinking about it, please.
Could you imagine seeing it in theaters, by the way?
We did see it in theaters.
I don't remember.
And I remember it. And I remember being like,
I
I have
don't
just
remember.
watched an insane movie. Even as a kid, I finished and I was like, what did I just witness? What did I just witness? I remember Mom, like, we got the DVD because we had the Disney DVD.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And
so we got Tomorrowland.
We were watching it and Mom said, Mom said she didn't like it because when Vanellope says son of a gun.
That's so funny.
And I thought it was a swear word when I was little.
I also thought we also weren't allowed to say crap as a kid, so
honestly, this movie's my Roman Empire. This, Sing 2, and Megamind are my Roman empires.
You're so valid for that, though.
Like, when people ask me what my favorite movie is, I just kind of feel embarrassed, but all
you
three
shouldn't.
of those.
You have peak taste.
Thanks.
I feel embarrassed when people ask my favorite movies. Dude, my two favorite, like, movies right now is Ready Player One and Sonic 2. I sound like a freaking nerd.
Nerd alert.
And I am, but, like, I don't want people to know.
Literally, I could just talk on and on and on and on and on about Wreck-It Ralph, but I could make a freaking 5-hour video essay, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Do it, bro. Come on.
I just want to point out, this is similar to Megamind, where literally you cannot find any plot holes whatsoever. Like, they literally covered everything.
Sorry.
Like, especially, like, and they make things seamless. Like, me and Ash were talking about this. There's, like, the showing versus telling sort of thing. Wreck-It Ralph is so good at showing instead of telling.
Like, I mentioned this last time we watched it, but, like, I hate how movies nowadays, like, you're right, like, they just, like, tell you without, like, no context. Like, okay.
And it feels so...
But this one, the explanation of the thing that has been, like, the turbo situation, like, they mentioned that in the previous, you're like, what is that? And then it finally had the opportunity to slip it in because of the new game.
Yeah.
Like, they actually had a reason to explain it.
Like, it wasn't just like, hey, do you guys remember when? No.
No. They didn't. And I love when they do that. It's so good.
Because it's so smooth. And, like, another thing is their exposition. Like, they're always, like, they do it in such a good way. Like, when Ralph is walking back to his game, they have the video of Sonic explaining what happens if you die outside of your game. Instead of just info dumping that, it's just, like, a casual thing in the background that plays. And then also with the, like, homeless game characters. Like, it isn't just like, oh, they're homeless, let me explain why. No, it's literally just like...
He reads the sign and then gives them food. Like, it's so peak.
They haven't made a movie as good as that in a while. I'm just saying.
I know.
And also, Vanellope and Ralph's, like, dynamic is so good and so interesting. And also, just, like, the voice acting is so good. And the character development. And...
the overall aesthetics of the movie are amazing.
It's so interesting. And it's such a creative idea. Like... I think that's another main thing about it is we haven't had creative ideas like that for a while. Like, that's genuinely creative. Anyway, I literally could talk more about it, but we're gonna move on.
We're gonna move on. Dude, we still gotta talk about Bad Batch.
I know. I don't think we're gonna spend very long on it.
No, I'm good. Next, we have Planes. I'm putting this in garbage. This was such a horrid movie on the car's name. Like, get it out of here, dude.
Well,
Planes,
just like, why?
Planes more like
Dusty Cross
crop
Duster. That's what it is. Wait, is his name actually Dusty Crop Dust?
What is the
It's Dusty Cross
name?
Dusty Crop Duster. I swear.
Dusty Crop Hopper. I was right.
Okay, but he is a crop duster, right?
A young crop duster plane works at a cornfield in Prop Wash Junction, Minnesota.
And he wants to be like a cool
and practices aerobatic maneuvers in his spare time. Who dreams of becoming a racer, but are scorned by his boss, Lead Bottom, and his forklift mechanic
I think it's
friend,
Lead Bottom.
Dottie.
I think it's
Lead Bottom.
Okay, we're gonna move on because I don't want to talk about planes more than I have to.
Yeah, I just put it straight in garbage.
Okay, next is Frozen. Dare I say again, one of the best movies ever made.
Peak cinema.
Okay, you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of people, just because they are sick of Let It Go, and just like the whole phenomenon surrounding Frozen, using that against the movie and saying that it's a bad movie when
it's really not.
It's not.
It's still an entertaining movie, and it has such a good plot and a good villain, and it's like, yeah, Let It Go, like, you know, but like, it's still so good, and the songs are still iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still love singing them, and Let It Go.
And also, I really like how they focused more on like a sister relationship. Like, there's still romance in it, but it's not like the main plot. I don't know. I feel like as sisters, like, I really liked that. Like, I thought it was.
You're like Elsa, I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank you. Me trying to have like a heartfelt moment, and you're calling me the worst sister in the world. I hate Elsa.
I hate Elsa.
She's annoying.
I also don't really like Anna. They're really unlikable. The one saving grace in the movie is Kristoff, baby.
Oh, I love Kristoff. He's actually underrated. Whenever people are like, which Disney prince would you have? He never gets mentioned. And I'm like, he's
Flynn
such a
Rider
sweetheart.
this, Naveen this, Kristoff, bro.
Because he's like sassy, but he's also so sweet.
I love him.
He's actually the best. No, I love the whole like part in the first movie when he just makes fun of Anna constantly.
So funny.
You get that, King. Like, he was so real for that.
I feel like Olaf became like to Disney what Minions are for Illumination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is truly something. Next up we have Tinkerbell Pirate Fairy.
This one is honestly low-key kind of forgettable. I don't really like this one.
Oh, we're recording.
It's just
it's just not good. Also, the pirate little girl, I don't know, fairy.
Yeah, she's a fairy. Okay, I did find the whole Captain Hook thing, and the whole just like pirate thing kind of interesting. It was a good take, but
her name is Zarina. but I didn't like everything else about it. It's just not good. It's boring.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
What? Oh, I put it in garbage.
Oh, you put it in garbage?
I didn't mean to.
I'm gonna put it in nothing. It's not that bad. Okay, which one do I hate more? Like The Lost Treasure or Pirate Fairy?
They're equal to me. They're both going in no thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it no thanks.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay, next we have Planes, Fire, and Rescue.
Garbage? Question mark? Forgettable.
Genuinely just don't remember anything that happens in this movie. And it's not because I haven't seen it in a while, it's just because it's literally forgettable.
Planes, Fire, and Rescue.
I mean, if you like these movies, like,
get on,
that's
bud.
fine. Like, I don't think they're necessarily bad movies. I just think they're, like, not for me.
I'm a Cars girly, not a Planes girly.
I love Cars. Except Cars 2. Cars 2 is kind of funny sometimes, though.
Good job.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, this is so random. I'm sorry. I was watching a stream the other day, and, like, if you donated a certain amount, you got to pick the song, and someone did Life is a Highway, and the entire chat was either them singing the song or people saying ka-chow.
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 Come here.
Okay. I can't do it. Bow, bow. You know something I saw? This is so random, but I'm glad people acknowledge this. But it was this thing, and it was like, it was a video, and it was like, name a movie that you just can't enjoy, but you're forced to watch because it's cinema. It's like the letterbox type things, and people in the comments like all over were like, notice how no one said the cinematic masterpiece and life-changing cultural reset that is Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. I was like, I'm so glad people acknowledge that this movie's
so
actually kind of like a cultural reset.
I could go on a whole list of movies that are like classics and you're forced to watch them because they're classics. Because of film class, lol. But like,
we should be watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel.
The Squeakquel. It truly changed cinema.
Bow, bow. I can't do it. Low-key love that movie.
Okay. Did you say what was next? Or did I? Or did you?
Also, not freaking Alvin and Simon being metaphor for like divorced parents.
This movie is so funny. The Wii remote in the TV? The cheese balls? Was that the first one or second?
I think that's the second.
Yeah, second. Cheese balls.
And the waffles. Well, waffles are in both movies.
This
the
movie?
Tacos.
We need to rewatch the Squeakquel, bro.
No, we do.
Because it is so funny.
It's actually
peak comedy, dude.
Okay.
It's truly... Can we talk about how the... Thank God. What's his name? Like Toby or something? Toby?
Yeah.
How he got to take care of them because the freaking like grandma fell down the... Please, I forgot. Didn't he like have to push her down the stairs or something? Yeah, because her wheelchair, and you just go, oh, I'm like... She was like, boom, boom. And then all you hear is ambulance sounds.
I totally forgot about that. Please, we're rewatching it, actually. Like, this is insane. If you haven't seen this movie in a while, or if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch
it. The nightmare in the where he goes under the covers.
Wait, do you remember the one part? Uncle Ian is actually so unhinged. Do you remember the one part where he, like, is, like, getting the girl chipmunks ready, and he's, like, says something about her being on a barbecue or something?
Oh, yeah. The whole scene where like they don't show up and he decides to like try to be like the truly something. Not me forgetting the whole Chipette part of the movie.
I feel like this sounds so out of context, or like if you haven't seen it in a while.
Arms denied. No, this is so out of context.
Also, I literally thought that, me and Ashley were talking about this, how we literally thought the Chipettes wrote the song, the like, 3 little birds sat on a window. I literally thought they wrote and made that song. And then I heard it. And then I heard it on the radio, and I was like, wait.
The Chipette song.
I can't do it. Can't.
Okay, we need to.
We actually need to wrap this up.
We need to focus.
We have like a few more left.
Okay. Big Hero 6.
This is pretty good, but also really sad.
I'm gonna put him pretty good.
I walked out of the theater feeling like a depressed human being. After
I
watching
came
this.
out a changed person.
I walked out. I was like,
I was crying, bam. Like, but okay, like aside from the like sad ending, such a good movie. Like the villain, the plot twist, the characters, the character design, peak. Okay, not even like the sad ending. The movie started out sad, bro.
Low key.
Like they hit me with that. Also, everyone sims for him. What's the brother's name?
Tadashi.
Yeah, everyone. I don't see it. I'm so sorry.
It's just because he's like a, like a standard nice, smart man, caring, kind.
Whatever man should be.
Like
the bottom
the bare
line?
minimum.
They're like, me when a guy doesn't yell and sexualize me.
Doesn't beat the crap out of me. Oh, this
Me
is
when
so
a
bad.
man isn't abusive.
Okay, we need to stop. I put this in pretty good.
I put it pretty good.
I wouldn't quite put it up in peak cinema. I feel like it's always been that way though.
Just drop the computer.
Okay, next is freaking Tinkerbell and the Never Beast. I hate this movie.
Garbage.
Genuinely the most boring movie I've ever seen in my life.
I love
Sorry.
whipping out Celine Dion randomly.
This is going in garbage.
Garbage.
Like,
Never be more like never seen, because I never want to see this again.
here's the thing: if you like this movie, that's like, again, it's fine because I don't think it's a bad movie, but I don't like it. I personally just do not vibe with it.
Stupid three little birds stuck in my head now.
Three little birds
sat on a window, and they told me I don't need to worry.
Okay, we need to continue.
Okay.
Your turn.
Next we have Zootopia.
Oh, this is also one of my
Peak
Roman Empires.
cinema.
Zootopia is actually, like, again, literally the best movies ever made.
I love this. This movie sparked a few things, but
Are you a furry? Please confirm.
not for me. I'm saying for the internet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. I was like, are you okay?
No, I'm saying for the internet.
Yeah.
That was a scary time.
But
This
this movie changed a lot.
I love the plot, and I say this for every movie, dude. Goodness. I need to shut my yapper every once in a while. But, like, I love the characters. I love Nick Wilde. He's funny.
He's literally one of the best characters ever written. Like, why is he actually so well written?
No, for real. Like, his whole character development is so good. The plot twist in this movie threw me through a loop as a kid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can we talk about the movie literally being, like, about shrugging animals? It's so funny. But, like, also, it made blueberries look so good, and I don't like blueberries.
I love blueberries. I bet you would like their blueberries.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Those would taste like candy. But, like, yeah, the whole plot twist. Also, that one scene where they go into the Tahanga.
Yeah, I got you.
And they...
Yeah.
Yeah. And the like, leopard? What it...
Yeah, I think it's a leopard.
Gets... Dude, that terrified me as a kid. Like, we went in the theaters with our dad, and I was so scared. My dad's like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine.
Wait, I can't believe he took us to see that. Like, when I was a kid, I remember I thought, I was like, this is, like, a mature movie.
This is
like,
a
I feel
mature
like...
movie.
And now,
Well,
looking back,
yeah.
my dad literally took us to see, like, some kids Disney. Look, it's not necessarily, like, a full kids movie, but at the...
It's kind of dark.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's not, like, the whole topic, just, like, all the animals being drugged and then, like, everyone turning against each other. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, and it being, like, them using, like, that as, like, a theme of racism and, like, also dealing with it in a really good way.
That movies usually don't do nowadays.
Yeah, like, as a kid, I didn't know that it was...
It's subtle, that's the thing.
Yeah, like,
they
it
don't
wasn't, like...
shove it in your face.
Like, I knew it was, like, I recognized, like, oh, hey, like, these guys are, like, being mean to each other. There's, like, history with that, but I didn't, like, associate it with modern day racism.
Such a good movie.
Also, just, yeah, we quoted a lot, too.
I really am just a dumb bunny.
I was literally thinking that before you said it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
Also, the whole, I don't know why I find this scene so funny, but the whole, montage scene where he's literally just committing crimes, like, the whole popsicle scene.
Bro gives
I was shook.
Committed one crime after another, bro.
No, just the music playing, and she literally just keeps seeing more and more. I'm like, this is insane.
No, the scene that got me was when she was playing the freaking radio when she got a pack. Hey, I got it memorized.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hurts all by myself. You can't do nothing right, babe. I'm a loser.
Is that it? Yeah.
And then plays like calm music.
It's like literally in our defense though, like our cousin watched this movie
a lot. No, the chain, like, of just like one song after another got me so bad.
I always reference the "I'm a loser." Anyway, we need to wrap this up. We keep saying
we keep yapping.
Why did we choose to do this episode at our bedtime? It is past my bedtime. I need good sleep.
Oh, I thought it would be fresh. I got so scared. I literally have a freaking tier maker account because I had to create one to like save a tier one time because I had to download it.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 3 more left. Okay, next we have Moana. I remember when this movie came out, I was like, I'm not gonna like it, and then I watched it. And I thought I would like
Trolls more.
That's wild, bro.
I'm putting it in pretty good.
Me too. Like, I wouldn't.
I made this movie my whole personality for a long time. I had the book. I watched this movie like daily. I would. This is embarrassing. I would like dress up as her and turn on the movie and like act out the scenes and sing the songs. Oh, and I had all like I made the whole soundtrack like my personality again. It was a problem.
I low-key like love this movie.
It's such a good. Ow, my legs.
I just love the fact that when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I'm not gonna like
this movie. And I remember Mom's like, so should we buy it? Like, are you guys gonna watch it again? I'm like, yeah, we should watch it. Good, because I literally did like every day. But I remember I got to watch it on my birthday while you guys did yard work.
Okay, this movie, like, it kind of got ruined for me for a little while though, because I watched it when I was really sick. Because like Ashley, I watched it all the time. And then my stomach hurt really bad, so I literally went to the bathroom, puked my guts out, like, and I didn't want to pause it, but I did. I was like, I don't want to miss anything, and so I literally felt like I was gonna pass after, so my mom carried me to her room and turned on Moana in there, and I fell asleep to You're Welcome playing. So now every time I hear You're Welcome, I'm like, oh, I get like flashbacks.
I've never really had I got food poisoning one time, and I was like really sick and nauseous. Okay, if you have ever had food poisoning, like, my heart goes out to you because it's the worst thing you can ever experience.
I was gonna say, when you were describing it, I was like, that's food poisoning. I don't know why you're...
No, it is so bad. And, like, I was so nauseous and miserable, and I turned on Sonic 2, and I had to keep pausing it because I was literally running to the bathroom and puking my guts out. And I couldn't watch it for, like, a while because it gave me such bad memories. Yeah. It's fine now. I watched it.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are we just spouting off random
Why do we keep yapping?
Okay,
next up we got Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Ugh.
And worst sequel I think I've ever freaking seen in my life. They desecrated the Wreck-It Ralph name.
The fact that when I first saw this movie, I liked it.
I liked it.
But then, like, that's because
then
also...
it came to the ending.
The ending's so... Ugh.
All the Ralphs charging? I'm done.
I remember watching it with our cousin, and I got out of the room for a minute. I was doing something, and I came back, and he was like, why are there a bunch of Ralphs just, like, on top of each other? I was like,
you think the natural jump from video games to internet would be such a cool thing? Yeah. No, they made it so lame.
Really?
The comments where they were roasting him? Why did they come at him like that? And I know people would, like, do that nowadays, but, like, they'd say something else. Like, the one edit where it has, like, the kill yourself now image kills me.
Okay, I think the reason
Worthless bum on a pile of bricks.
I think the reason why I used to like this movie is it had been a while since I'd seen Wreck-It Ralph. Like, literally hadn't seen it in, like, years. And then I rewatched the first movie, and I was like, this is so good. And then I rewatched the second, and I was like, I actually don't like this. I don't like how they treated everything.
I don't like it. I don't like Vanellope's like whole characterization.
what?
And like Ralph's especially. I don't like his either. He becomes really clingy.
That's so out of character, by the way. I'm just gonna say it right now. That is very out of character.
That is very out of character.
Movie 1 Ralph would never.
Never. What did they do to my boy?
No, like Well, and I thought it was. I thought, brother, I thought it was weird because in the first movie, I think they have like kind of like a sibling dynamic, but he's also like more like he's older than her.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel like in the second movie they treat him like best friends, and I was like,
they're not besties, bro.
That's not how it was.
Best.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ugh, they made
It's
it really
weird.
toxic. Okay. Last one is Frozen 2.
No, I hate this movie.
This movie is garbage. They did everyone's characterization so bad.
I hate the music too, except Kristoff's song.
Oh. I literally played it the other day and you're like, I don't like this song.
Well, I did like it before you played it literally every second of the day.
It hits.
I just don't understand why everyone's character arcs were reduced to like literally nothing.
What happens?
I love how Anna's main character arc was, Elsa keeps hiding this from me. Then Kristoff was like, I need to propose.
Anna.
And then freaking Elsa was like, I need to find my mom. Or they literally had nothing else than those. Like the whole fact that Kristoff was reduced
and
to
Olaf
just
was
proposing.
like goofy. Samantha.
And like, why? I love how that's still being referenced. Tell me why Olaf's death scene was so weird.
It was so weird and like sad. It got me like so off guard. And like the song after, I was like,
the song is actually horrendous. I'm sorry, I'm gonna come out and say it. The part she's like, darkness, crying.
Get out of here, emo. I know he just died, but like, get out.
Like, what is that song? Ew, I just hate it. I hate everything about it. If I have to hear that one more time, I'm leaving planet Earth. I'm going up into space.
Can you hear me?
And then I'm going to get a satellite. And I'm going to point it. I'm going to get a meteor and I'm going to point it down at Disney. And I'm going to crush every evidence of that.
What are you yapping about?
I don't know. Okay, are we done?
Yes.
Yeah, we yapped for quite a while. Okay, now we get to talk about the new episode of Bad Batch.
Episode, what number are we on?
I don't even know.
12. Episode 12, The Juggernaut.
If you haven't seen this, then don't listen. Come back later.
I'm gonna be 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's tradition. I do it every time.
Oh, really? Why did I never? Okay, that's really bad. Cut that out. No. This episode, like, first of all, everyone was saying like it was kind of a mid episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm not gonna freaking lie to you. Are you kidding? Got to see things blow up and then absolutely bulldoze everything. I had a heck of a time watching this episode.
I feel like I enjoy. Oh my god, I enjoyed it, but I feel like it's one of those episodes where it would be better if like, say the entire season came out and you could just watch each episode, it would fit in better. But the fact that you wait all week for this episode, because like I said, the whole point, I wouldn't necessarily call this one a filler. No, but it's like a breather. Like it's a way to set up for the next few episodes.
I personally really enjoyed the breather. I was talking to Macy. I'm like, I was like, I don't even want to watch Bad Batch anymore because I have such a feeling of dread. But like this one was such a like it was like nice and easy and fun. To a certain point.
It was mostly just the action was enjoyable.
Freaking, I forgot to mark it off my Bad Batch bingo card. Rampart got out of jail.
Wait, was that actually on the...
Yep.
Okay. Actually, this is getting actually creepy. I want to know who made that bingo card.
Rampart gets out of jail.
Okay. I don't like this. The fact that some of these are really oddly specific. Like, no one even thought that Rampart was going to be mentioned again.
It's getting kind of scary.
I feel like literally someone inside.
I still haven't gotten my Hunter has a breakdown.
Okay, we need to talk about how no one cares that Omega's gone. They all really just said no.
Does it count on Crosshair and Fee argue? Was it a really argument?
No, not really. Okay, I
Fine.
just want to talk about how literally no one cares that Omega got captured. I love how they're like, you shouldn't have let her get taken away. He's like, I had to. And they're like, okay, so anyway, we need to go get this. And I'm like,
That's not what I wanted. I wanted Anks. Dang it. Like, I wanted Hunter to cry.
why is Hunter literally like,
Why is he so chill? What? Why is he so chill? I wanted him to lose it a little. They're like, what is going on? He is so fine about this. And like, I get it. Like, he bottles up emotions. Man is not showing a little itty bit of emotions.
well, and I just think it's weird because if anyone were to show emotion, I would expect Wrecker to, but literally all he says was like, you shouldn't have let her get taken away.
And then they go on like, oh my god, what is going on? Also, I felt like this episode had like a different vibes from the others, and I realized what it was.
What?
Crosshair be yapping. He talks a lot during this episode, and I'm not used to that because he's usually quiet, or like the first 2 seasons he wasn't in it at all. So I was like, this is weird.
I actually like love Crosshair so much. Why
I
is he
love
such an
Crosshair.
underrated Crosshair?
He's
Why is he such an underrated Crosshair? Why is he such an underrated character?
Such
Is
a
what I meant.
Okay, I need to start spitting. I'm trying not to hold a grudge against Fee. First of all, I didn't really like her in the first place. She kind of annoyed me. I am calling her Fee instead of Juicy Girl. What is going on?
I feel like it's just so we don't make it confusing.
Yeah. I didn't really like her in the first place. She annoyed me a lot, actually. She still kind of does. But like, try not to hold a grudge. I know all the Fee stands are gonna come out. I'm like, it wasn't her fault. Like, it was beyond her control. Like, I know.
Wait, you blame her for like his death? Wait, what do you mean grudge?
Oh my god, getting captured.
Oh, I was like, what is she yapping about? Like, I'm so confused. I don't think it was her fault. Like,
I know it isn't her fault. I've told you this before. I just have that like itty bitty part of me that's really toxic, and it slips out a little.
no, I understand. Like, I just don't like her. Like, I don't
like
why.
you. I don't like you. Kind of annoying.
Like, I think it's. I don't know.
I don't know what it. Your guys' like wine ants characters annoy the heck out of me. First Sid, now Fee. I'm like, can they go away, please?
Okay, have you noticed how more like she's a lot more subdued and like a lot more calm than she was before? Because she still has that like goofy, annoying side to her.
But like, she's so chill now.
And I think it's literally because of Tech.
Awesome. I hate it here. No, when she's like, oh, you must be Crosshair. Tech talked a lot about you. What?
Bro was yapping.
Bro was yapping.
That's so sweet. Because that's what I was telling you. I feel like out of all the brothers, Tech was the only one that ever brought up
Crosshair.
or talked about Crosshair.
Because he's very blunt.
Mm-hmm. Like, the others just try to hide the facts.
It's also when Omega, like, asked him about the war. And, like, he never really put, like, he's just very blunt.
I miss him so much. Stop.
I don't like it here. I don't want to be Star Wars fan anymore. I don't know. Okay, we gotta move on. Kate. Gotta stay on topic. Rampart looks so ugly now.
I don't think
we gotta stay on topic.
He looks better with the beard than he did
without. He looks better than he did. He can't say he looks better, but he still looks freaking ugly.
No, I saw this thing.
What?
And it was like, guys, hear me out. And
no.
it had Rampart with the beard. And I was like, you kind of have a point. Like, obviously.
Huh?
No, when I first saw him, I was like, who are you? And then, like, I was like, oh, crap. That's not what I meant. I wish we had video for this. Why did my camera have to freaking cut out? No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Explain further, because I sure am not, bro.
Never mind. I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, I think you should stop talking. You're not helping.
Okay, here's the thing. Which one is the better? Hear me out. Freaking Hemlock or Rampart? Appearance-wise, not like personality.
Rampart.
Yeah, because not y'all.
Who has the better voice, though?
Yeah, but like not Hemlock's haircut. Bro. You can't come at me with that. Hemlock kind of slayed that beard. That's all I'm saying. Not Hemlock.
Oh.
Rampart.
Could you imagine?
I meant Rampart. Ew, that name is so bad.
Ew,
It's
but like
giving,
Rampart.
It's giving like dog. It's giving like, come here, Rampart. Wait, there's literally a dog that's like Rampart. It's like, I don't remember.
We should be a video for this one because
Dude,
you're
for
wild and okay, we got stamped up. No, like the whole I don't know why I enjoyed this so much. It was so fun and so funny just to see them like absolutely bulldoze through everything and just like everything exploding and it's just being absolute chaos. Like that is so funny to me. And the scream from the stormtroopers get me every time.
The fact that Hunter saw a stormtrooper still hanging on the side, he's like, what? Takes them off.
8, honestly. Trying to think. Crosshair really ate this episode.
No, he did, for real.
Everyone is going crazy over that one line. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what the line I'm talking about is.
What?
Ugh, I can't even think of what he said. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, while you do that, I want to bring up the one line I feel like no one's talking about. In the episode where Emery's talking to Omega, and she's like, for what it's worth, I'm glad you're safe. And Omega says, am I? And then it's like silent.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
You didn't?
No.
I think you were in the kitchen or something.
The
but
kitchen.
Emery's like doing the blood thing on her. And then she's like, well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you're safe. And Omega's like, am I? And then she's like silent for a little bit. And then it cuts to like the... Also, the score, I say this every time, but okay. Score 8 on this one. Also, why did this episode feel so short? Also, I'm yapping.
Also,
it felt so short. Okay,
I can't even remember the line. I give up, bro. No, but how touching.
Okay.
He said the thing.
Okay.
That's so cool. I'm trying to think of like other. I was gonna say something.
I forgot to bring Lula out, but we don't even have a video right now anyway. But we did for a little bit.
We got so used to video. This is so bad. I was gonna say something.
Well,
I'll talk about it later.
Dude, how much longer are we going?
Okay, the time when Record like jumped on the stair.
We're almost at 2 hours.
We are not shutting our yappers.
Okay,
bro.
sorry, let's continue this.
Okay, that time like Record like jumped on the stairs, I got so much PTSD. Oh my gosh. I was like, don't slip.
Oh my gosh, by golly. Okay, no.
Oh my.
No more singing.
No.
Music.
That's pretty much all I have to say for the episode. Well, I have other things to talk about, just like not about this episode.
Yeah, I would like to point out when that tweet was going around, I don't remember who originally tweeted it. It was someone who worked on Bad Batch, and it was the shot of Wrecker jumping onto the ship from this episode, and he said something like, how do you guys even know that's Crosshair, that it's even their ship? It was something like that. I'm sure you guys remember it, and everyone like went crazy.
Wait, is it that one the Crosshair is in the scene from the trailer? Because I didn't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
good.
The
I get to bark another
fact that they were right about it not being the Marauder, but they could not fool us with the Crosshair thing. The fact they were like, are you sure it's Crosshair? I'm pretty positive, seeing as it's his same body shape and armor, and who else would it be? I'm confused. They really tried to play us and it didn't work.
I have to like erase some that like they don't have a chance to like say anymore, because like one of them was like someone says in Crosshair
In the bingo?
Yeah, sorry, I need to clarify.
Mm-hmm.
When they rescue Omega, I'm like, that point has passed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Wrecker hugs Crosshair like Rex in season 1. I think that's already passed.
Wait, that happened?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't like lift him up.
I thought he kind of did.
I don't
Like
think so.
a little bit. Like his feet were kind of lifting off.
I need Omega to do the tech turn.
I thought she already did.
No. Stop capping.
Oh my god. Okay, we are literally at almost 2 hours.
Okay, I just have one more thing to say.
Okay.
The whole teaser came out for the rest of the Bad Batch, and Guys, I kind of think Hunter's gonna die.
Kinda. We've been saying he's gonna die.
No,
for the
Macy, I was
entire
kidding.
time.
I was kidding.
I wasn't. This whole time you were kidding. I was like, think he's gonna die.
No, Macy, I'm not kidding. I don't know what I'm gonna do if he dies.
The poster. Y'all need to stop gaslighting yourselves and look at the
Macy,
poster.
what am I gonna do?
I don't know. I still don't think he could. Like, he could die, but I think there's a possibility he wouldn't.
It's awesome. I'm almost starting crying at the thought of it. That's amazing. I don't know what I'm going to do if he dies. Like, dude, I might just continue the bit, and I'm not going to show up in the podcast episode then you know what's
after
gonna
the
happen?
finale. You're gonna know what it feels like for his texting.
I know.
That is actually so toxic. Not me being like, I hope he dies so he can feel what we feel.
Here's the thing, I was sad when Tech died, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, he was still a member of the Bad Batch, and he was, like, still one of my favorite characters. But, like, I don't know how to explain how much hold, like, Hunter has on me. Like, he's not just my favorite character. He's, like, a comfort character. He's, like, a father figure, bro.
I mean, he is. He's not, like...
I can't lose him.
It's like losing Kanan. Stop.
Stop.
Oh.
My voice cracked. I didn't mean to.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're almost at 2 hours, and it's because there was a lot of Disney movies,
and we kept going off topic. We talked about the freaking almond chopping. It's a squeakle for like 5 minutes.
Valid, honestly. Okay, it's past my bedtime, and I'm very tired. So, thank you so much for listening.
Longest episode I think we've ever had. So here's a little treat.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to our yap session. I hope you enjoyed listening to our opinions, and please share yours in the comments. And
there was one more thing I wanted to address.
What?
I'm sorry. Macy's usually the one who replies to comments.
Oh yeah.
On like our YouTube account. So if you see an account and is it I am swaggy or is it just swaggy?
I think it's I am swaggy.
I am swaggy and it has a shadow profile picture. That's me.
Ashley,
I forget some of them can't. Just replying to your guys' comments. I just can't go on like our account to reply.
I literally gave you the login.
When?
I think I sent it to you.
When?
Well, okay.
That's just too much work.
I usually so it is normally me. I usually try to say we when we comment, but yeah.
I usually agree with stuff she says anyway, so I don't really care. But if I have something particular to say, I'll probably reply on my account. Just know that that's me. That's some random person.
Yeah. Yeah, and I used to read all the comments to her. Now I think you do that yourself. Now.
Yeah, I saw all hers in the last episode.
So thank you guys for your comments. We really like reading them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for listening.
Bye.